Yo, what's up guys? Hey man, welcome back to the channel. As always, to all my day ones, thank you for being here, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for showing support and love. You guys know I appreciate you and I appreciate what you've done, for my channel and, the content I put out there. As you can tell, and not as you can tell, as you know, it's 100% no sugarcoating, no BS, none of that. If you ask me a question, go here. Yes, that's my TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok, man. I'll answer questions with the video. That way it can be a little bit more clear. Leave comments on here too, because I'll get to them as well. But if you go on TikTok, I try my best to get on there and give you a comment. React to your comment with the video. It makes it a little bit more clear, a little easier to understand, right? So for this video, I always get questions like, yo, Juan, man, I don't have 2 years to go to radiology school. I don't got 2 years to put in, man. I got bills, I got work, I got, responsibilities, which is 99.9% of all of us in the world, right? We all have responsibilities. We all have life. Life happens, bro. That's it. Life happens. And we know we want to do something in life, whether it's to go to radiology school, whether it's to go to nursing school, whether it's to go to become a teacher. We all have life and we all have goals, right? So the way that we reach those, man, is that we have to prioritize. We have to prioritize and we have to, make things happen. Nothing's going to happen just because you're a good person. Nothing's going to happen just because you have the ambition. You have to have, motion with that ambition, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to finish radiology school, x-ray school in less than 2 years or no more than 2 years, right? And when I say no more than 2 years, I'm saying like, when you go to community college, it takes 4 years, you have prerequisites, then you got to compete to get into radiology school. And, again, life happens and sometimes we don't get to that point, right? Because life. So the first one I'm gonna tell you is that you can, in Texas, you can become a limited radiology technologist, which is a limited tech, right? I think in Texas you have to do that first before you can get into RT anyway. And the reason that is a good thing is that after 1 year of school, you go to school for 1 year to become a limited tech, pass your registry, because there's a registry for that. And once you're done with that registry and you pass, you can work. You can work and make decent money. You can work and be like, okay, I'm working, I'm in a field already, I'm doing x-rays. And the cool thing about that too is that it gives you the availability to see if even you would like to continue to become a full RT. Sometimes when you become a limited tech, you see what we deal with on a daily basis, and you're like, man, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to do fluoro, BEs. We still do those, yes. So a lot of people are like, I don't know if I want to go for a full RT because then I have to do that, or I don't like going to OR. I hear that the techs always say, like, man, this surgeon's mean, man. He threw something at me. He pushed my CE arm. He made me feel dumb. Yeah, we go through that. What I'm saying? Not because we're dumb, it's just because some surgeons don't have patience for us. They want everything like this, like this, like this. And you can't move fast enough for some of them. And that's just, honestly, that's just the blunt truth. So it gives you that experience to be like, man, either I love that and I want to continue and I want to become a full RT, or like, you know what, man, I make good money right now. I just deal with just general x-rays. I don't really have to get too dirty with it, but I'm still making good money. So with this money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just concentrate on a different career and a different path, but yet I'm still making money so I can still, survive life and continue to do something else. And, I have my taste of x-ray. I don't like it. Let me just move on to something else, but keep this because I make good money and I always have something to fall back on. So once you become a limited radiology tech, it only takes 1 more year to be a full tech. So basically it's 2 years, but after 1 year, you can work, make really good money. And that's what we're here for, man. We're here to make money. 99% of our jobs aren't going to be our true passion. It's just going to be a way of us making money, sadly to say. But it'll provide you the money you need to follow your true passion, follow your what you like to do and your hobbies and stuff, right? So the second way for you to become a full-time radiology tech in less than 2 years. So I'm from Florida. And here we have a private school called Kaiser University. I think I mentioned it before, but I don't know. And it's this school. Okay. As you know, as I've stated before, me personally, I went to a private school, and I try to tell people not to go to private schools because private schools, for one, are too expensive. For two, your credits don't transfer whenever you try to go to a different university. They don't transfer. If you go to Kaiser University or any private university, and this is not to talk bad about no college, I'm just giving you the real facts. I want you to understand what you're getting yourself into when you go to the private colleges, okay? So nothing against the college. I have a lot of respect for every college. Don't take it as that. But when you go to a private college, your credits do not transfer. So if you go to, you say you want to go to Kaiser for whatever, how long it takes to get there to become a tech. Then if you say, you know what, I want to get my bachelor's in management, but I want to go to a state college because the private college is a little expensive. I want to go to a state college. So all the credits that you got at a private college, the state college will be like, no, we can't accept those because your accreditation body for a private college are not the same standards that we get at a community college. So it's going to be a no-go. So basically, for you to get your bachelor's in anything, you have to stay with a private college, and that's even more money, okay? So that's mainly that's two things. The third thing is that sometimes, not all the time, you don't really get the teachers that you need. Sometimes the private colleges and some state colleges, not all of them, it's hard to keep teachers, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, the pay isn't great. And then, for two, colleges, some colleges expect you to do a lot more when you teach. You got to teach in class, then you got to drive to all these, clinical sites and stuff. And that could be hard on the teacher. That could be hard on the teacher because that teacher is 99% of the time, they're x-ray techs. So they also have an extra job, and they have to work a little bit more because they don't get paid enough just teaching. So they have a second job, so that at the end of the day, it becomes a lot. You know what I mean? Now, not saying all teachers go through that or all schools go through that, but a majority of schools, some teachers, or they like teachers, then that could be a downfall. But Kaiser University, if you decide to go there, you can become a radiology technologist in 16 months. That's a little bit over a year. I think that's like a year and 4 months, something like that. I'm not good at math. A year and 5, a year and 6 months. So way less than 2 years. And in those 2 years, you're gonna get all your anatomies, everything you need. You can go in there cold turkey with nothing, and in less than 2 years, you become a full RT, ready to take your ART exam to become a full radiology technologist. So, and that part, if you can't wait, you're older, you're like, you know what, I can't go to community college and compete with these kids, man. My brain don't work like that, but I know I'm smart enough to get to the program and to get to where I want to be. Kaiser is a great school to do that. Nothing against it. Again, this is just 2 ways to finish radiology school in less than 2 years, okay? And whichever way you choose, great, And at the end of the day, you have to follow what's best for you, what's best for you, what's best for your goals. And you have to understand, man, that life is going to come with life is going to kick your butt. It is, it's going to kick your butt because that's what life does. And what it does is building your resilience to understand that when you get to that point, you're not going to regret it. You're not going to take your job lightly. You're not going to be like, oh, I just get another job anywhere, which you possibly can. But you're going to have a lot more respect for yourself when you get done with the program, and a lot more respect for your career and how hard it took you to get there. As I always say in the videos, you start with 25 students and you finish with like 8 because radiology is not easy. It's not an easy program. It's not an easy thing to learn. Radiology physics, radiology anatomy. It's just a lot. It's a lot to put on a student's plate all at once, especially if you haven't been to school in a while, especially if you get nervous during tests, anxiety, all that good stuff, man. But I promise you, man, I'm being a witness that if you go through this program and you finish, and once you pass that ART registry, the sky is the limit, because you build that confidence and you build that understanding that if you put your whole heart into something, you're going to accomplish it. So once you pass this, your limit's gonna be like, boom, you know what? I wanna be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I finished it. Your confidence is amazing, trust me. And we all need that. We all need that confidence. We all need that confidence booster. We all need that to make us feel worthy of what we're trying to do in life, you know? So, hey guys, I hope that this helped you out. As always, if you stay to the end, thanks so much for supporting my channel. Thanks so much for always being here. And I can honestly say, man, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And y'all have a blessed day. Yeah, and I'll be back.